Welcome ESL to the round of 8 in the next gen series. We should have a good one today as the cars are starting to hit the track for the 2-lap qualifier. There we see Ralph Lumley getting set to do his first lap around. DOG has been on fire as of late. Can they continue the hot streak that they're on? Only 4 advance in this round, and who will it be? We'll see. But you definitely want to qualify well today. And on top of the leaderboard is Bill Cherry in that first lap. Aaron Hughes second. Peyton Hill third. Can anyone beat that time? And Kyle Storm on top of the leaderboard. He is one of your playoff drivers. He is on the pole for today. Bill Sauter second. Amelia Rose, another playoff driver, third. Brogan fourth. Bill Cherry fifth. William Thompson sixth. Kenny Flores seventh. Jay-Z Bacon eighth. Ani ninth. And Braden Goddard rounds out your top 10 in qualifying. Can Kyle Storm produce the same type of speed in the long runs and during the race? We're about to find out. I'll be back in a few minutes. And we are back and getting set for the round of 8. And here are your playoff drivers. Kyle Storm on top with 18 points. Ace Blade in second. Ralph Lumley third. Doug Britton fourth. Tyler Commander in fifth. Freddie Trammell sixth. Amelia Rose seventh. And Andrew Green in eighth. Which of these drivers will advance to the round of four, the championship round? As we saw in yesterday's race in the 1987 series, the restarts were very chaotic. Will we see the same today? And it seemed like yesterday the leader, once in clean air, was just so fast. So will we have a similar outcome, or will we just be all types of lead changes? But we don't know. But we're about to find out as we get ready to start week 11 at Texas Motor Speedway. The green flag waves, and we are underway. And Billy Sauter challenging Kyle Storm on the outside. Kyle Storm in the inside as you see Amelia Rose get a little loose in that second turn. Kyle Storm first, Billy Sauter second, Brogan in third, followed by William Thompson, Amelia Rose. As we're 3 wide, we see Goddard trying to split Ani and Kenny Flourish, but he decides to back off a little bit. Jay-Z's out in the outside, Bill Cherry in the inside. And there we see Merrill McGuire. He is in 11th. He is trying to battle Aaron Kozak. Doug Britton, a playoffs driver, currently in 16th. Andrew Green in 20th. Ace Blade in 27th. So he needs to get it going. I mean, it's extremely early, plenty of time. Tyler Commander in 32nd. It's a little tough when you're in the back of the pack and you do not have that clean air ahead of you. As we see a pass for third place as William Thompson passes Brogan. He is up to third. William Thompson showing some speed late in the season. Now he goes to the outside of Billy Sauter, trying to move him to second. And William Thompson up to second. Now Brogan's trying to pass Billy Sauter on the outside as well. Well, he gets pretty wide on that turn. Loses some momentum there. As we see Ani moving up. Moves up to fifth. There's Aaron Kozak up 11 positions from the start of the race. Amelia Rose currently in 11th. We have 36 laps in this first stage. There Here's Doug Brin up to 15th. Trying to get through this traffic. As you see, there's 3 wide behind him. He does not want to be nowhere near any type of racing like that. He needs to stay clean today. But he continues to move forward up to 13th. He definitely has to crack that top 10 before this end of the stage, get some stage points. Back to your leader, Kyle Storm. He does not have a big lead. He has not extended his lead as William Thompson is right behind him, about 4/10 back. Kyle Storm's having a good first stage so far. But we will see how he does in this long run as William Thompson is creeping up close already. Can William Thompson play spoiler today? If William Thompson can get a win, this would be his first win in the Next Gen Series. Brogan in third. Billy Stoddard fourth. Jay-Z Bacon fifth. Will William Thompson make the pass? He looks to the inside, and that's where he's going to try to make the pass going around 1, but he cannot. And Doug Britton to 25th. He continues to fall after he was gaining some ground. As you see, he is extremely loose on these turns. Ace Blade in 23rd. Amelia Rose in 11th. We will see how these pit strategies play out at the end of the stage. Yesterday it was a mix of cars coming in, cars staying out. Amelia Rose trying to take 9th away. Actually, this is for 10th, actually. She is trying to stay in the top 10. William Thompson still has not been able to pass the 81. Now he looks to the outside. He's going to try to make the pass around turn 4. Kyle Storm is trying not to give up this lead. William Thompson trying to use that high lane. And he is having some success on the high side. As they go around turn 3. Side by side going into 4. William Thompson hanging tough on the outside. As they're head-to-head, crossing the stripe. Thompson seems fast on that high line. He continues to hold on as they hit the backstretch. And William Thompson takes the lead for the first time today. And he used that high line to his advantage. William Thompson, extremely fast early on. Let's see where these playoff drivers are currently running. As Kyle Storm currently in second. Ace Blade in 21st. Ralph Lumley in 28th. Doug Britton in 29th, 28th. He's trying to battle Lumley actually. Tyler Commander in 32nd. Freddie Trammell, 30th. Amelia Rose in 10th. And Andrew Green currently running in 14th. So there's a lot of drivers towards the end of the field, only separated by 1 or 2 positions. And those points are going to be very crucial moving forward. So good thing for them that they're only separated by a few positions. But there's still plenty of racing left. As now William Thompson is in control of this race. Up 5 positions. A great run by the number 14. You know, Lost City has shown that they could win this season. You know, this is their first year, but they have done a great job of being very competitive. As Thompson extends his lead to 1.2 seconds. And we have 12 laps to go to the end of the stage. And Kyle Storm is fading. Right behind him is Bill Cherry. Bill Cherry goes to the inside. Can he make it stick around the turn? And he does. And Kyle Storm is trying to hang tough on the outside, but cannot. The tire wear is starting to come into play. And Kyle Storm is fading after having a great start to this race. Yesterday, tire wear seemed to, had an impact. But towards the third stage, some drivers came out and stayed out at the end of stage 2 yesterday. And they still managed to get at top 10. So if you're able to manage your tires well enough, you can still have a great result at the end. Brogan currently in 4th. Jay-Z Bacon in 5th. Aaron Kozak having a solid run in 6th. Ani as well. Amelia Rose up to 8th. Kenny Flores in 9th. And Billy Sauter rounds out your top 10. As Doug Britton trying to make a pass on Chris Andrews, moves up to 21st. Right ahead of him is his teammate, Ace Blade in 20th. So they are slowly trying to make some progress here. As we have 8 laps to go. And there is Andrew Green in 15th. But JQ's in the outside trying to battle him. And he is trying to make the pass on the outside. So JQ to 15th, Andrew Green to 16th. And now we see Travis Arthur trying to make the pass on the outside as well. So some of these drivers are starting to struggle on these worn tires. And we don't have a very warm track. It's at 101. Since we have a lot of cloud cover, it's keeping the track cool. But William Thompson having himself a stage, almost a 2-second lead. 5 laps to go. Kenny Flourish moves up to 7th. Bill Cherry still in 2nd. Kyle Storm in 3rd. Let's ride on board the number 14. We have 3 laps to go to the end of the stage. Bill Cherry in 2nd. Kyle Storm still fading, but trying to hold on to 3rd. And Amelia Rose fell out the top 10 in 11th. Is not going to get some well-needed stage points. We currently only have 1 playoff driver in the top 10. One lap to go. And William Thompson with a great first stage. And Bill Cherry is closing that gap, but he does not have enough time to catch him. But he is definitely closed in on the 14. But William Thompson goes around turn 4 onto the front stretch. And William Thompson wins stage 1. Great stage by the 14. Bill Cherry second, Kyle Storm third, Brogan fourth, Jay-Z Bacon fifth, Kovzak sixth, Flourish seventh, Billy Sauter eighth, McGuire ninth, and Ani rounds out your top 10. Amelia Rose missed out on some stage points. She was running eighth and then not sure what happened, lost a few positions. Will anyone come onto pit road and take on some fuel and tires? They can go about 60 to 65 laps on fuel. And here comes a 14, and Bill Cherry decides to stay out. So here we go with the pit strategies. But this will not be good for Cherry if he's the only one. It looks like J.Z. Bacon stays out. Billy Sauter stays out. And it seems like everyone else is coming on to pit road, top off fuel, and put on some fresh tires. It looks like CJ Slava stayed out as well. And here comes William Thompson out of pit road first. Kyle Storm in second. Brogan third. Kozak fourth, and Kenny Flourish fifth. But Bill Cherry, the crew chief, decided to make the call and have them stay out, as well as Bacon, Sauter, and CJ, even though it shows he pitted. He has not pit yet in this race. And let's take a look at your power rankings for this race, as Doug Britton is first with an 88. Tyler Commander second with an 80. Andrew Green third with a 79. Ralph Lumley fourth with a 77. Kyle Storm with a fifth with a 63. Ace Blade sixth with a 57. Amelia Rose seventh with a 47. And Freddie Trammell eighth with a 39. And your playoff drivers currently are running Kyle Storm in sixth. Amelia Rose lost a few positions. She's 15th. Andrew Green in 14th. Doug Britton 18th. Tyler Commander 21st. Ace Blade 26th. So some drivers have their work cut out for them in this second stage. Still plenty of race to go, but you definitely don't want to wait till stage 3 to try to make something happen. And now we have 4 cars that have not pitted. They're on worn tires. So this restart can get a little chaotic. We should get the one to go this time around. And we do. And that front row has 2 Lost City cars to start this stage. And there's your playoff points once again. Your standings currently. How will stage 2 play out? Some drivers need to move up the field. And the stage 2 is lap 77. As the pace car comes off the track and we get set for some more green flag action. And the green flag waves and we are underway. How will the tires of these first 4 cars hold up? But Bill Cherry pulls away. The number 5 J.C. Bacon in second. And there you see William Thompson right behind him in that high side. He's looking to make a pass. He had some success in that first stage running high. There you see Brogan trying to make it 3 wide. Now Thompson battling. He's way out there now. Got very close to the wall. Lost a few positions. Well, Bill Cherry still holding on to this lead, but there's Brogan. Brogan's on fresh tires. He's easily going to make this pass. And here comes a 99 as well. He's going to pass Cherry on the outside. But then he goes up the track, gets pretty wide. Now you see Thompson in third. He's trying to take second away from the 45. Now you see Kyle Storm in fifth, trying to get by Kozak. It's not going to be easy. There's Kenny Flores splitting through Kozak and Kyle Storm. He moves up 3 positions in 1 turn. What a move by the 90 up to third. Eric Kozak in fourth. Those drivers that did not pit are fading and fading pretty quick. As Brogan has pulled away from the 14. Kyle Storm in fifth. And don't look now, but there is the 84 in sixth place. What a second stage for him in that restart. He gained so many positions. And he flew up the field. What a run by the 84 in these first few laps of stage 2. He hit that NOS button and here he is. Up a bunch of positions. Amelia Rose moves up a few spots, up to 8th, trying to move up to 7th. So some of these playoff drivers are starting to wake up in this second stage. Because don't look now, but the 101 Ace Blade is up to 11th, back to 12th, but is on the move as well. So whatever adjustments they made in that last pit stop, it worked because their cars are extremely much better in this second stage. We will see on the long runs. Right behind Ace Blade is the 26 of Andrew Green. Right behind him is Tyler Commander. All these playoff drivers have woken up in this stage. These drivers are in desperate mode. They know they have to make some moves. You don't want to leave it to the third stage to try to make something happen. And Brogan's still in the lead. 1 second lead. As Kyle Storm is battling Aaron Kozak. And this is for 4th. And there goes Doug Britton to the inside of Aaron. Now Aaron Kozak goes to the outside of the 81. And there's the 81 making it 3 wide as we go around turn 2. And Kyle Storm moves up to 3rd. But right behind him is Doug Britton. He moves up to 4th. Now he tries to go to the outside of the 81. There's some stage points on the line here for these drivers. As Aaron Kozak continues to ride that high line. And those drivers that did not pit are 33rd, 35th, 36th, and 37th. So a big mistake by not pitting and staying out. As we see Doug Britton get loose going around that turn. Loses a position, might lose another one to Kenny Flourish. But he's able to get back in line. Brogan still in control, but not by much. Only half a second. We saw what Thompson did in that first stage. In that long run, he was blazing fast. As we still have a lot of laps to go in this second stage. But we've had some great racing. There's Amelia Rose in 7th. Let's have a rundown of these playoff drivers once again. Starting with Kyle Storm, he's currently in 3rd. He's been having a solid race all day. A top 5 finish would probably advance him to the next round. Ace Blade currently in 11th after being in the 20s at one point. So he has definitely recovered up to 11th. Ralph Lumley struggling in 25th. Doug Britton in 4th. He recovered as well. As you see, he's right on the bumper of the 81. Tyler Commander in 15th. He definitely needs to continue moving up the field because some of these drivers, they're already cracking the top 10, so he needs to make something happen. He does not have a lot of playoff points to work with. Freddie Trammell, same situation with him. He is currently in 20th. Amelia Rose in 11th. Trying to get back into the top 10. These playoff points are crucial right here. She does not have many playoff points, only 6. And you see Ace Blade there too, trying to make the pass. Andrew Green currently in 14th. He has the least amount of playoff points with 4. So he has to get in the top 10. Top 10 or win this race are the options. I mean, you win, you automatically advance, so that's the best option. You really don't want to try to rely on points when you don't have too many to work with. But that is the rundown of your playoff drivers. As William Thompson takes the lead away from Brogan. We know William Thompson is so fast on the long run. And now Brogan tries to cross back. Trying to take the lead, and he does take the lead away from Thompson. And don't look now, but there is Kyle Storm and Doug Britton. They have caught up to them too. And now the sun is back out and the track is starting to warm up. That will change the setups of some of these cars. Brogan is your leader, followed by the 14. But that 14 has some sneaky speed. Will he attempt to make the pass again? As we see Ace Blade move up to 11th. That's the top 4. And there goes Kyle Storm. He goes to the inside of 84, makes the pass, moves up to 3rd. And now here comes Thompson for the lead on the outside, going around 4. Thompson on the outside. There goes Kyle Storm trying to split them both. Kyle Storm moves up to 2nd. Now trying to take the lead away from the number 3. A great move by the 81. There's Kyle Storm back to the lead. And there is Doug Britton. Can Doug Britton make something happen? Doug Britton trying to move up to 3rd. Doug Britton is using that high line. As he's trying to make the pass on the outside, and he makes the pass easily on the 3. So he's up to 3rd, and here comes Thompson again on the outside, trying to take the lead right back from the 81. As we have 10 laps to go. Kyle Storm battling hard in that inside. I mean, drivers have been using that high lane and that low lane to find speed. Thompson back up front. So it's Thompson, Storm, Britton, and Brogan, your top 4. Now Thompson pulls away. He did this towards the end of the first stage. He is just so fast on worn tires. And this is around the point where Kyle Storm started to fade. Will the same thing happen now? as the cloud cover is coming back onto the track. Now Ace Blade, he moves up to 8th. So he continues to chip away little by little. He's having a solid second stage, as well as Doug Britton. Doug Britton came out of nowhere. Amelia Rose in 13th. As Doug Britton takes away second from the 81. So the 81 seems to be struggling in these very long runs. This happened at the end of the first stage. Towards the beginning of the run, Storm is extremely fast, but as the run continues, when the deeper you get into that run, he definitely starts struggling. As the drivers that did not pit at the end of first stage are on pit road, coming out of pit road, actually. So they had enough of the worn tires, and I'm sure they needed fuel. As your leaders are about to lap them, but because they're on fresh tires, they most likely won't. And now Doug Britton, he peeked to the outside as we have 4 laps to go. Can Doug Britton win this stage? Now he's trying to battle hard on the outside of the 14, and Doug Britton takes the lead for the first time today. What a run by the 84. And you see Jay-Z Bacon, that's one of the drivers that pitted. So he is trying to get his lap back. But Doug Britton up 12 positions since the start of this race. As we see CJ Slava come out of pit road. Doug Britton first. Kyle Storm seems to be recovering a little bit. Even on these worn tires, he's in second. Two laps to go. Can the 84 hold on and win this stage and get a playoff point? I mean, he would just like to win this race and just advance and throw the points out the window. One more lap to go. Great stage by the 84. As he goes around turn 3. Comes out of turn 4. Doug Britton wins stage 2. What a run by the 84. That was a great stage 2. Some great racing in that stage. What will stage 3 have in store for us? As there is so much at stake. I think everyone comes in for tires and fuel here. There's no way they make it on fuel to the end. If you stay out, it's a gamble. We saw what happened to like 4 drivers at the end of stage 1. They fell to the tail end of the field, and here comes Doug Brin and everyone else. So this pit stop right here is big. It's going to be a race off of pit road. You do not want a mistake. You don't want to have a mistake on pit road right now. You want to be in and out as fast as possible. Who will come out of pit road first? And it's the 84 first. Kyle Storm second. William Thompson third. Rhett Sawyer fourth. Brogan fifth. So a great pit stop by the 84 team and by the 81 team as well. But let's see where your playoff drivers currently are at. Kyle Storm in second. Ace Blade in 10th. Ralph Lumley in 27th. It is not looking good for the number 62. And Doug Britton is your leader. Tyler Commander currently in 20th. Freddie Trammell 18th. Amelia Rose 21st. And Andrew Green in 16th. So there's not much time left. One more stage to try to make something happen. But right now, if it stays like this, Doug Britton for sure advances. Kyle Storm is going to advance. And probably Ace Blade. And then that leaves one more spot left. And that is only if it ends like this. But we will see. Who knows what we're going to get. There's also something I wanted to announce. I've been working on the history of the ESL. And been working on this for a little while. And hopefully I can put this out soon. But in this page that I'm making, it's going to have the history by series of wins. So you can see where you stack, where you stack up against the best of the best. And this is going to be the title that you'll see once you look at the page, once I release it to everyone. But it'll have all the drivers from since season 1, all the drivers that have had victories, and it'll be standings. It'll show what team that driver was on. It'll show how many wins you had in that series. If it's multi-class, it'll show how many wins you had in that class. So it's going to be great. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And even by me, when I started doing this, it was pretty cool seeing where everybody kind of, stands in the history of the ESL, what drivers, what accomplishments some drivers have made. And it was pretty eye-opening. Um, One driver that really stood out to me was Chris Webber from Multiclass. He has 12 wins, and he is the winningest driver in the Multiclass series currently. And I think the next driver had like 7 wins. But enough of that. I'll announce that soon. We're about to get back to racing. And here we go for stage 3. How will this play out? Green flag comes out and we are underway. As you see, Doug Britton in the lead. William Thompson second. Kyle Storm trying to go into the outside. He does not want to lose sight of Doug Britton. Doug Britton trying to hold on to this lead. These drivers know what's at stake. They're fighting for their playoff lives, but they also don't want to make a mistake here. One bad mistake and you might not advance to the next round. Now we see the 81 and the outside of the 14. Kyle Storm gets very wide there, 3 wide. Here comes Rhett Sawyer trying to split through him. Then Kyle Storm lost a ton of momentum down to 5th. Now we see Stefan Forge, a driver we have not named today. He is in 3rd. He's going to be a free agent at the end of this season. So he's trying to show owners what type of driver he is and what he can do. Kyle Storm continues to fall back down to 8th. Not a great start to the 3rd stage for Storm. A little further back, there's Ace Blade in 8th. Andrew Green in 14th. There's Tyler Commander in 18th. Amelia Rose is struggling down to 23rd. Freddie Trammell in 21st. But your leader right now is Doug Britton. As there's William Thompson in the outside trying to make the pass and does. William Thompson has been a thorn today. He's trying to play spoiler. And here's Rhett Sawyer in 2nd. In 3rd is Stefan Forge. Kyle Storm gains a position back up to 6th. But he lost a ton of ground on that restart. But we still have quite a few laps to go. Stefan Forge is your biggest mover of the race, up 26 positions. And Doug Britton's starting to fade some. Down to 4th. Now he goes to the inside of his teammate Rhett Sawyer trying to make the pass. This is for 3rd. And he easily gets by the 32. But William Thompson in that clean air is scary fast. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to catch him. Because he gets stronger the deeper we get into the run. Stefan Forge in second, up 28 positions, man. He has put in work today. He would love to get a win, and that is not out of the question, as the 14 has not pulled away. A little further back, we see Kyle Storm. He is trying to hold on to this top 10. As Ace Blade is not too far behind in 12th. And there's Andrew Green in 15th. Andrew Green trying to get by some of these drivers. He would love to get into that Final Four. Andrew Green is tied for all-time wins in the NASCAR Next Gen, well, Tier A Series. He has 4 wins, and he is tied with 4 other drivers, including his teammate Merle McGuire. So if him and Merle get one more win, they'll be the winningest driver in the NASCAR Tier A Series. Other drivers on that list is Austin Knight and Javier Vasquez. They're all tied at 4 wins. William Thompson holding on to the lead. Can Stefan Forge make a move and get by the 14? And it was actually not Merle McGuire. He has 3 wins, not 4. It's Gunny McGuire that has 4 wins. As we see Rhett Sawyer starting to creep up to the 96. Can he put something together and make the pass on both of the cars ahead of him? But he's definitely gaining ground on the top 2 as we have 23 laps to go. That top 3 is pulling away from 4th. Let's look at your playoff drivers one more time. See where they're at. Kyle Storm currently in 9th. Ace Blade in 12th, trying to hang on to at least a top 15. Ralph Lumley, his playoffs hopes are pretty much done. He is 33rd. Doug Britton in 6th, having a great run today. Tyler Commander in 9th. He has recovered, broke the top 10. Can he gain a few more positions before the end of this race? He's done a great job. Freddie Trammell in 26. It's not looking great for him. Chances are he will not advance to the next round. Amelia Rose, 26. The same with her, unfortunately. Unless something crazy happens here in the next few laps. Andrew Green currently in 16th. And now we see Kyle Storm. He's falling all the way down to 14th. He is struggling in this dirty air for sure. It has changed how that car is running. Lucky for him, he's your points leader, and he was able to get some stage points in the first two stages. But right now, he is struggling, down to 17th. He's just trying to hold on for a top 15 at this point. If we go back to your leader, William Thompson in first, Kenny second, Stefan Forge third, Rhett Sawyer lost a position in fourth, and Brogan fifth. But this track has changed all day. We've had cloud cover. Then the sun came out. Then we had cloud cover. Now the sun is back out. So the temperatures on the track have fluctuated a lot. And that determines how much grip you're going to have as Kenny Flourish takes the lead for the first time today. And he has pulled away from the 14 as we have a battle for second. Stefan Forge on the outside. So all of a sudden, the drivers that we thought were going to win this race have just faded away. Now some of these drivers are just trying to hold on. They don't want to continue losing positions. As we see Kyle Storm all the way down to 17th now. And we see Merrill McGuire trying to put him down one more position. And it looks like he will, as he's going to make the pass on the outside. But the tires have fallen off of that car, of the 81. And Andrew Green up to 13. And we see a lot of drivers are loose right now as their cars are dancing around the turn. As we still have 14, make that 13 laps to go. Can Green gain a few more positions? That'll be huge if he can do that. As Tyler Commander is trying to do everything he can to hold on to the top 10. As Chris Andrews makes the pass and he goes down to 11th. And there's Lotus Lee trying to make the pass. These points are going to be close for that fourth spot, I think. I think it's safe to say the top two getting in. Well, I don't even know. Storm has those stage points that might help him squeeze through, but Doug Britton, definitely one of those drivers that will advance. As Doug Britton loses another position down to 7th. Doug is just trying to hold on for a top 10. At least get some more stage points to end this race. Every position is so key right now. Andrew Green loses a spot down to 15. Kyle Storm still holding on to 17th. Right behind Green is Merle McGuire. Green does not want to lose another spot. He goes to the inside of the 10. Trying to gain to 13th. I mean to 14th. Doug Britton gets a spot back. Up to 6. Doug Britton. This is going to come down to a few points. These drivers are doing everything they can. Tyler Commander currently in 13th. Can he get by the 406? As we see Odeon, he moves up to 2nd. Can he catch Kenny in about 8 laps? It's going to be difficult. Kenny has a 1.5 second lead. Kenny had a great 3rd stage, and here he is. Your leader. There's Amelia Rose in 18th, not looking good. Ace Blade a few positions back in 21st. As he's very loose now. He's about to lose 2 more positions. That tire wear is really affecting some of these drivers. He is down to 23rd. Man, these points are going to be extremely, extremely close. Kyle Storm still holding on to that 17th spot, but there's Amelia Rose in the outside. Amelia Rose makes the pass. As this makes the pass, but now they're side by side. Amelia Rose makes the pass. Kyle Storm down to 18th. Doug Britton down to 8th. He is trying to hold on to 10th. I mean to that top 10, but he has 2 cars right behind him. Ani and Sawyer. And Sawyer makes the pass. Now Doug is down to 9th. And we have 4 laps still to go. Doug is doing everything that he can to hold on. You want to get these stage points just to be on a safe side. And here comes Ani in the outside. Makes the pass. Doug is now in 11th. He's out of the top 10. And now we see Tyler Commander. He's in the outside trying to make the pass. As they make contact coming out the turn. That could have been devastating. We are so close to the end of this race. Tyler Commander in 11th. Doug Britton in 13th. The wheels have fallen off the 84 with 2 laps to go. Man, oh man, these points are going to be close. These drivers are holding on for dear life on these worn tires. And Odeon has caught Flourish. And he actually passed him. But we've been looking at these battles going on. Odeon, a 2-second lead on Kenny Flourish. Wow. He just beasted these last few laps as he comes around turn 4. Odion wins at Texas Motor Speedway. What a heck of a stage for the 79. He was about almost 2 seconds back at one point. But it goes to show you, man, when the wheels fall off the cars and you're on extremely worn tires, some drivers are very good at managing tires. And Odion was just a rocket in those final 10 laps. Kenny Flores second, Stefan Forge third, Brogan fourth, Chris Andrews fifth, William Thompson sixth, Ani seventh, Rhett Sawyer eighth, Aaron Kozak ninth, and Lotus Lee rounds out your top 10. There is not one playoff driver in that top 10. So no one was able to get stage points in this third stage. So these points are going to be extremely tight, but I just want to run down this playoff picture one more time. And Kyle Storm ended up in 21st, which is not great news for him. Ace Blade ended 19th. So luckily for Kyle, they're kind of close. Ralph Lumley, 31st. It's safe to say he does not advance. Doug Britton held on to a top 15, finished 13th. He has 8 points, but he did gain some stage points in the second stage for sure. He got a playoff point as well, so that should help him for sure. Tyler Commander finished in 12th, but Tyler only has 7 points, and I'm pretty sure he did not get us any stage points throughout the race. Freddie Trammell's 25th. Amelia Rose finished 17th, and Andrew Green finished 16th. So we will see how this shakes out, but it's going to be close for the fourth final spot to advance. That is for sure. That there's going to be one spot that is going to be very close for a driver to advance, and we will see who the driver will be and what four are going on to the final rounds. And next week, the race will not be at the same time. The race will be basically in the afternoon. It's going to be a Sunday night, probably prime time on a Sunday night is be the championship race at Phoenix, and it's going to be a wild one for sure. Today we had a great race, a lot of back and forth, and Odeon stole the show with like 10 to 15 laps left. Kenny could not hold on, so congrats to Odeon and the DOG team. Unfortunately, Odeon had some bad luck in the playoffs, but it just goes to show you how fast his car is and how fast that team is. I mean, they've come a long ways since they came into the league. So we will see how everything shakes out next week. I will do these points in a little bit and I will post who advances. But thank you for supporting the stream and supporting the league. I will see you guys next time.